We are live. Visa Talk. Visa Talk. Swipe to see return period. Why do they want me to swipe? Invite another creator to co-host and make new friends. Oh. Hi everyone. Visa Talk, Visa Talk, Visa Talk, moving abroad, Visa Talk, Visa Talk. Visa Talk, moving abroad. Hi everyone. Sync my two. I'm on live on TikTok and on YouTube. Visa Talk, take this little bit. Okay. Hi, can you hear me? Dun 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 dun. Visa Talk. That's what we are talking today. I'm here in Australia. Western Australia is 9 minutes past 1 p.m. on Sunday. Visa Talk. Where are my YouTube people? Come in. My TikTok people, come in. Please drop your question as you come. Visa Talk. Hi. Visa Talk, moving abroad, moving to Australia, moving abroad, moving to Australia, moving to Canada, moving to UK. Yeah, someone said, is there only study visa that people used to move? I want to move as a carer, as a caregiver. I said, where have you been? Because I make this post, I make videos on caregivers. Australia started caregiver visa last year, June. Before, you cannot come to Australia as a caregiver, but in May last year, government announced that they're going to allow people, care homes, aged care companies, and to bring people from overseas trained carers, and Nepali artists to join live. Okay, so that visa, I don't know, Nepali artists, I'm going to invite you to join me, but the thing is, I don't know how this thing works. I'm a newbie on TikTok, so I don't know how it works. Even if I invite you, I don't know what I'll be doing. I guess someone will put me through. Please do drop your question as you come. YouTube, drop your question as you come. TikTok, drop your question as you come. So there is something called visa for caregivers in Australia. Okay, it's in existence, it has not stopped. So after the announcement last year, May, then by June, July, the government said that, hi, Ebere Yan, how are you? So they say this is a process, it has a process. So for someone that is hoping to come as a caregiver, for all the countries, Canada, UK, Ireland, Australia, and so on, you must get a job. That is number one criteria, is that you must get a job. So if you are someone looking to migrate to another country or all this country, first world country, as a caregiver, your job is to go out there and find a job. Go to Google and find a job. So there's nothing like saying, what is, I don't know how to find a job. So for example, in Australia, say, go to Google and ask Google, list of job sites in Australia. Google will give you option list. You copy them down and start going to them to search for job. The same thing is applicable to UK. The same thing is applicable to Canada and Ireland or anywhere you want to go, okay? So your job is to go find a job. Simple. When you find a job, employer will employ you. There is no caregiver visa in any country that, yeah, it's a bad wig, okay? So you can fuck off my page, okay? Just F off, all right? F off, I'm not here to look for boyfriend or a husband. I'm married, okay, with kids. So F off my page, low, okay? Just disappear far away. I don't even want to see you, okay? Zoom, like off, all right? Can you just disappear? All right? Okay. All right. Guys, I'm here to talk about visa. So if you're not here to listen to the visa, just disappear from my page, okay? Just run away, like run far away, all right? I am a Nigerian Australian, in case you don't know. I have violence in me. There is part of me that has violence. Go to dictionary and ask Google what is violence. I'm not even talking about violence. I'm talking about violence. So don't give it to me, because if you give it to me, I'll give it back to you in 100 folds. So disappear far away from me. Let me talk to people that need this information, okay? All right. Hi. Abby Remy Charles, how are you? Chris, how are you? I just say TikTok people. Invite Oche Fiji. Oche Fiji, where are you from? Tell me where are you from before I can invite you. Okay, I just to know where, because I don't want trouble. I don't want people that come here to cause me trouble, stress. Okay, tell me where you are from, all right, and why do you want to join me? All right, back to it. So for people that are still wondering how they're going to move to another country as a caregiver, just know that you just need to find a job. And I want to tell you something again. There was a boom, a visa boom for caregivers 2023, early 2024. 2022, 2023, and early 2024, then it stopped. I want to tell you, if you are someone that is still going to grab a caregiver certificate, please be careful. Don't pay too much, okay? People are opportunists. What people are doing now, all the companies, training companies, they are selling this certificate to you a high price because they know you are desperate to move abroad. The question is, the certificate you are buying so high, very expensive, what are you going to do with it? Remember that people that went to UK, the certificate they used were just the certificate they got from online. The training they did, like 3 weeks training, they got online and they were able to move. So when your employer employ you, they're going to train you. Now for Australia, Australia said you must have had your 1 year certificate where you have 120 hours of practical, or you just have 1 year experience, which means that they don't really value that certificate. What they want is a practical section of the certificate, or show them that you have 1 year experience as a carer. Then you will pass your skill assessment. So stop paying big money for caregiver certificates. The boom has stopped. Okay, so now you're going to work your butt off to get that visa. So the time of pay someone to give you a course or COS or whatever for UK has gone. No one is selling it anymore. You can't get it. Any agent that is selling that is going to sell it to you is a scam. It doesn't happen anymore. Okay, we might go to join. Okay, click to learn more. All right. Okay, fine. Louis Scott, you are very stupid. You are very silly. You're silly. Is he a boy, a girl, or mix? Whatever you are, you're very silly. Okay, you don't know me. I'm not your mate. Okay, I'm not your regular rubbish people. Okay, so be very careful. I don't sell visa. I don't tell people to pay me to get visa. I drop authentic information for people with good head, not coconut head like you. You know you have coconut head. Yes. That's why you don't have anything to say. You come to TikTok to bully people because you have coconut head. Go make use of your life. All right, back to business. All right. Thank you. Bazinti, how are you? How are you? Okay, please, can you drop your question, my YouTube people? Drop your question and I'll be answering them as you go on. All right. So why am I talking about this caregiver thing? Because people are paying too much for nothing. Okay. Now, why are you too desperate? Because a lot of people moved to UK with caregiver visa in 2023. How many people are moving currently? How many people are moving currently? Anybody that is moving is not paying, they are finding job. So your duty is to go find a job. Stop buying big certificates. Now, I want to tell you one thing. if you want to move abroad with a skill that is very common, you just need to have patience. Caregiver is one of the easiest skill anyone can get. Okay, anyone can get. So now you just need to know that it's going to be very competitive, because it is readily available. Does it make sense? That skill is readily available for everyone. So the job market for caregiver is very competitive. So if you're one of those, just like people that are talking about, they are farmers, they are looking for farm job. The state of Saskatchewan in Canada is currently running a agricultural talent program, whereby certain farm workers, there are a list of farm workers. I have that video on my YouTube. Okay, certain farm workers with the occupation list mentioned can come to Canada via Saskatchewan agricultural program. Do not pay anybody to get you a job in Canada. It is a scam. Okay, so when they announced that visa, they showed you where to go look for job. Okay, I made a video and attached the link. All you need is to stay there every morning. You wake up, arrange your CV, go and be looking for a job. Okay, all right. So if anybody say to you, I'm going to give you a job, pay me or agent, it is a scam. Do not do it. You know how many people they scam on daily basis? It's so good to be true. Please don't go for it. Go and look for a job. Okay, so those skills that are very common, the job market is very competitive. Okay, but what I'm saying is that, okay, for example, someone in Nigeria told me that he paid 500,000 for a caregiver visa of 3 weeks. I said, why are you paying? Where do you plan to go with that certificate? Which country do you plan to go with that certificate? This company, they don't care about that certificate. You can grab something online as long as you show them that you have at least 1 year experience as a caregiver. Okay, show them you have that experience. A certificate with no skill, no experience as a caregiver is useless. It can't get you a job. And the main way to go abroad as a caregiver is by finding a job. I hope I've said a lot about that. Now let's talk about Finland. Okay, so I did some campaign about moving to Finland, and you know the way I do it. Whenever I mention something, I show you where it is, and so you can go and do your due diligence and go. Okay, I made a lot of campaign 2 weeks ago, last week, about Finland, Vamia College. Vamia College is now closed. It closed on Thursday, okay, on the 5th of December. It's open on the 28th of November and closed on the 5th of December. I made that campaign. I posted on YouTube. I posted on Facebook. I posted on TikTok as well, everywhere, and Instagram. I say to people, can you move? The thing about moving is that I am an advocate of transit country. Okay, let's assume that Australia is your final destination, but you don't have the skill or qualification or the money to pursue Australia now. What happens? Are you just going to be where you are? No, you move. Move to another country that will help you to acquire skills, make money, experience, qualification that will help you to move to another country you want to move, finally settle. That's what we call about transit country. But when you get to that transit country, please, I beg you, make sure you have papers. Make sure you have a existing permit, visa. Don't stay illegal. If you stay illegal, you will never be able to move. That will become your final destination. Okay, all right, please ask your question. Ask your question as you come. Ask your question. Thank you. Okay, Kuma, you say I should find for you for job. I don't find for job. I don't ask anybody to pay me for job. I don't ask for job. Okay. Okay, so where are we? All right, so about the Finland one, okay, I know some of you say, I don't want to go to Finland, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't mean that the country you go to is where you are going to end your life, for goodness sake. It's just that you want to move from point A to B, and you get prepared, then you move to your final destination, okay? Vamia College study is for free. But you need to show them you can afford their living expenses, okay? And they don't even need IELTS, they need Duolingo. Duolingo that is costing $65, okay? Many people, some people pursue it. Some people were still, we are not sure. Anyway, they open for only 7 days and they are closed. Okay. Now, another campaign I will start probably before December or before Christmas or after Christmas is Portugal. Okay. Portugal one is also vocational. Okay. You can go for vocational, you can go for bachelor degree, you can go for masters, you can go for PhD. But one good thing about Portugal is that their school fees is by installment. Okay. Someone on our live section the other day said that he's paying 20 installments. You know what it means to divide your school fees of, there is 12 months in a year and you divide it to 20 installments. Okay. It means that whatever you are doing, maybe you are working part-time. As a student, you work part-time. Anytime they pay you, you will use a little amount and pay off the school fees for that fortnight. Okay, so they have shared it, and the school fees is very minimal. I don't know, I think he said it's £1,000 or something for 1 year. You can't compare this. The thing is that the qualification experience you got in Portugal would take you to any country of your dream if you don't want to live in Portugal. Does it really make sense why we talk about the transit country? I like Finland. Sarah Vedn, he said, I like Finland. Work and live, madam. I am here from Sri Lanka. Yes, Finland is good. We had someone from Finland that were on our live section on Facebook, and she said that her three brothers moved from Nigeria to Finland via Vamia College. The same Vamia College, people are saying, do you know that some people are witch? We have agents of darkness. Like, there are people that don't want anybody's progress. So let me give you some story. When I made that post on Facebook about Vamia College, okay, after we had Ruth, okay, Ruth Academy from YouTube was on my live section on Facebook. After that, she told us everything about Vamia College, and she's a testament. She said that 3 of her brothers moved from Nigeria to Finland. Said, we asked her about getting a job. He said the brother is a cook or chef or whatever with Vamia College. Then before the brother graduates, there are already companies that want him to work for them. Okay, so he said there is job. That's why the vocational college is focusing on those jobs, on those occupations they need in Finland. Okay, that's why they're focusing on that. Now tell me, why would a country give you a free study? Do you know why? They need skill. They need overseas skill to come. Oh, God. All right. 62:30. Oh, that one is coming. I don't know. Okay. I think there is, I need to move. Yeah, go to the shade. All right. So what are we talking about? Talk to me. All right. So when I posted that on Facebook, someone that said, he said it's a lie. So he said another lie. Then I asked him, what do you mean by another lie? Okay. He said, then he responded and said, in short, this person is from Nigeria. This person is from Nigeria. So he responded and said, yeah, it's a lie. That school cannot give anybody admission. Remember that someone has already come and said that people are coming, and the 3 brothers has moved from Nigeria there because Ruth live in Finland. Okay. Then so this boy come and say, yeah, the school received a lot of applications, so they don't process it. How can a school in a developed country advertise for admission and they will not process anybody's admission? If you tell me there are a lot of applicants, but they choose only few, and they will say what they need. I think they need 25 people for each occupation, for each course. Okay, so they will take only 25 they need. Okay, so this guy was bragging, I've lived in Finland for 15 years. This is a lie. But living in a country for 1 million years doesn't mean that you know what is happening in a country. Does it make sense? You can live in a country for 1 million years. It's not equivalent to, it doesn't mean that you must know what is happening in that country. Everything that is happening. No. You only know things you are interested in or things that have happened to you. If they have not happened to you or then you are not interested in them, you can't know it. Okay? Just like some people that agent find visa for and they don't know the process. Even if you ask them, they will tell you they don't know. Okay, you don't have to be angry with them. They don't know, they don't know. Okay, you go find out. All right. So that's what we talk about, opportunities in visa. So when they come like this, they come, they go. That is the thing. They come, they go. Okay. Jide, they come, they go. My phone is hot. Okay. 62. All right. Can you guys bring your questions so we talk? All right. Okay. All right. Um. Okay. 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 I don't know what happened anyway, but it's all right. It's all right. Okay. 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 All right. Let's be going. Let's be going now. That Finland Vamia College has passed. Okay. That Finland Vamia College has passed. However, they are going to open another application portal for other courses, I think in February, but I'll follow them up. Okay. So when it comes to migration, you just need to be available. You just need to be ready. You remember when there is a boom, caregiver boom for UK last year, last 2 years and school. Good. Many people miss that boom. Okay, many people miss that boom, and whatever you are doing now is just, after boom. You can't compare after boom to boom. And after boom is when the scammers will come, because they will promise you something, that your friend has moved with that, and you will believe the scammer, not knowing that it's not happening anymore the way it used to happen, and they will scam you. Okay, so always get ready. When the boom is happening, you'll be available to jump in and grab the visa like everyone is grabbing. Okay, what I'm saying is that another opportunity is coming. I also heard that is in Hungary, which I know that most of you will say they don't want to go or something. Okay, I know Hungary, there is a school in Hungary that is offering free education, and the application portal just opened. Okay, so I know many people will say, I don't want Hungary, I don't want Hungary. The thing is that move from somewhere to somewhere, then you can move again. Okay, that's the thing. Move from somewhere to somewhere. So Soravendan, okay. The Vamia College for Finland application just closed last week Thursday. Okay, so when they open another course again, I will let you know. All right. Okay, Portugal will be coming soon. We're going to do another campaign for Portugal. So if you are if you are ready, you will queue in. Please ask me a question about any visa, anything. Australia visa is still happening. Anybody that is telling you that this, yes, it's hard, but people are getting it. Do the right thing. I remember people telling me, somebody telling me that I don't have money to do skill assessment. The same person pay almost ×4 of the money of skill assessment to the agent that duped him. Remember, he doesn't have money to do skill assessment. Sometimes it's not that you don't have money. Sometimes it's that you are, I don't know how to say it. Would I use the word lazy to follow the right process? You want something fast. It's not about you doing skill assessment and waiting for 12 weeks to get your positive skill assessment and do expression of interest for visa. No, it's just that you want it fast. So you say you don't have money, but when you see agents that charge you something ×5 of that money, you will pay, because all you need is that all you want is visa now. Okay, and physiotherapist. Okay, why is Don Vink putting, this person doesn't look like oh my gosh. All right, my life just ended. I want to, okay, I'm still here. Please ask me your question. I'm still here. Okay, I'm still here. I'm here for you. Ask me your question. I'm here for you. Ask me your question. Okay, All right. How to, you got good. Oh, thank you. It's not even my compound. This is my backyard. My backyard. Yeah, yeah. All right, guys. I was outside, but it was hot. One of my phone went off, says emergency. So I came in, notifying viewers. Yeah, so I came in. Yeah, I'm police. What's happening? Who has done some bad things? That's silent from the police. Okay. All right. Finland work and leave. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Bring your question. So we say study visa for Australia. Study visa for Australia. I said to people that are asking me to give them contacts on how to get proof of fund or sponsor. I don't know. Go and ask your people from your own country. I don't know. Okay, don't come and put me into trouble. When I say I don't know how people, you see this thick head. You see this thick head low scunt. You see that low scunt, the thick head, coconut head. He joined me again. You see this coconut head boy, or is he a boy or a girl? He joined me again. How can you be bullying someone and you're coming to... You see that thick head, coconut head? He's back here again, eh? All right. So, studying in Australia, the main part is you having proof of fund and having a sponsor, okay? Please do not sponsor yourself. If you say you're going to, the era of you sponsoring yourself in Australia study has passed. You cannot sponsor yourself because they will ask you, now you are in Australia, how will you? Remember, the plan is that when you come, you work. Yes, you can work as a student, limited hours, and during school holiday. School holiday in Australia is like two months. Like, for example, school starts in February, late February or first week of March, April, May, June, April, May. End of the May, you take, probably end of May or first week of June, you take your exam, and you are on this thing until like July, August. So at least 2 months plus is when you need to hit it hard for your school fees, okay? But you're not going to tell immigration officer that you are planning that is the money you will earn as a student in Australia is what is going to sustain your life in Australia. No. So they have to believe that there is money packed somewhere, or there is a sponsor that will be bankrolling you while you come to Australia. This is just to tick off the requirement before they can stamp you and say visa grant, okay? So you need to give them what they want, okay? So the era of you sponsoring yourself has passed. Like, it has passed. Find someone to sponsor you, mostly family member. And another thing is that, yes, a well-wisher can sponsor you with a nice and juicy letter, you know, okay? So there is a letter that has to accompany it. So in that letter, it has to say the purpose, because you cannot just see a stranger and say, I will sponsor you to go to Australia. You need to say in that letter how you people connected, okay? What made you to sponsor this person that is not a family member, or maybe an employee or something. Or an employer can also sponsor you, okay? Or even your boss in the company can say that, because I had a consultation with someone, the company is not sponsoring, but a boss in a company, okay? So in that situation, a boss can say that we don't have policy of sponsoring people to go on study leave. However, I've seen this person's potential. Does it make sense? I've seen a lot of potential, and I've seen that this person wanted this so badly, and at this stage, you can even say it's a loan. When it comes back, there is a high position, blah, blah, blah. You know how you organize this thing? Then the plan is to pay you gradually or whatever. Let it not look like it's total scam. You know, make it to be real. Something real, okay? So in that case, someone else can sponsor you with a good letter. I don't know whether that makes sense. Okay? All right. Okay. Thank you, Have. Thank you, Have, for loving my hair. You see, I have somebody here, Louis, that said my wig is bad. Because, you know, he's a bad person. He has coconut head. He talks rubbish, things that he doesn't know. So, but I forgive him. Today is Sunday. You know, I'm a Christian. I forgive him anyways. Okay? Louis, I forgive you. If I've said any bad thing about to you for saying bad thing to me, I don't mean it, okay? I love you. Jesus love you, okay? I was just being funny, but you are silly, boy. You are very silly. You need to stop being silly, okay? All right. All right, so let's move on. I'm not single, I'm married. Okay? Don't even ask me if I'm single. We are not here to talk about marriage. We're not here to talk about relationship. We're here to talk about visa, japa, move abroad. Okay? We're not we are not here to talk about ring. We're not we're not here to we're, we're here to talk about business. We're here to talk about visa, migration. Okay? Come. Don't ask me if I'm single. I'm married. Look here. I'm married with 4 kids. Okay? I've been married for ages. Hey. So even don't talk nonsense, okay? All right. Yeah, thank you, Brad. Thank you very much. All right. So what we are saying is that there are a lot of scammers. Okay. Now I say to people at this age, at this era, I see people that are advertising job and say they're giving job to Canada or any country, and I will see people on the comment section telling them, "How do I pay you? Can I pay in installments? Can I?" Just like that. Just like that. Someone you don't know. You agree to pay for a visa, a job that you don't know whether it's real. Okay. Now, at this era, at this age, 2024, people are still scamming you of a visa. You should go and examine your head. Do you know why? Good. Someone said to you, I will give you visa to Canada. You ask the person. Someone said to you, I will give you visa to Australia, work visa. You said, what is the name of that visa you want to give me? That's a simple question. What is the name of the visa you want to give me? They will tell you the name of the visa. You go to Google. Boom, 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 put it in Google. Google will tell you, say, requirement, Canada, blah, 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 visa. They will show you the visa. Then they will show you all the requirements, do's and don'ts. Then you go back to that agent that promised you that, and you ask question. Okay? You ask question, how do you intend to bring this requirement? How do you plan to do it? It will say leave it out. Or agent will even tell you that when the agent acts like he doesn't know that requirement, it's a red flag. Because some of them don't even know the requirements of the visa they promise you because they are scam. It's none of their business. So it's a red flag already, you know. Let me tell you, I made a video about asylum seeker, okay, humanitarian visa, Australia, few weeks back. Do you know why I made that video? It's because in my DM, a lot of people has been scammed with that visa. Okay, so I made that video to show people the requirements. And that visa comes out quick because once you apply, give them few weeks, your visa is out, denied or granted. Okay, they even put it in the Department of Home Affairs. That reminds me, Australia immigration is not Australia immigration. It's not called Australia immigration. It's called Home Affairs. So there is another website that people are using to scam people online that is called Australia Immigrations, blah, blah, blah. It's a scam website. If you're not a scam website, why are you mimicking a real website? And when they send you email, they will say Australia Immigration under the regards Australia Immigration. They are scam. If they're not scam, they should answer their real name. Their real name. So they write you, they tell you they are Australia Immigration, but they are not. Okay? That's a red flag. All right. Now let's be talking. Okay? So that Australia has asylum seeker and humanitarian visa program. They do. It is real. It's not scam. But the thing is that what the agent is promising you is a scam. Okay? There are good agents there. Don't say that I say that there is no good agent. There's good agents there. Now the question is, someone promised you to give you a Australia humanitarian visa. You will already know the requirement. It's on Google. I made a video there. It's on my YouTube. I've shared it. Okay. So you listen to that. You said, okay, there's supposed to be something exceptional. There's supposed to be something that if I go back or stay in this country, maybe my life is at stake. My family's life is at stake. You know, maybe they're going to fight me. They're going to do this to me. There will be evidence, provable. So the agents cannot come and say, right now, Ghana people want to do this to you. Where is the evidence? And this thing could have happened over time. Have they managed to build a case for you? Or they just grab money from you and dupe you? And you are waiting for visa that is not coming. Do you know? The thing is that it's not about the money they took from you. It is about the hope, the false hope they gave you. The time you could have used to do something for your life, you are waiting. And they will assure you, people sell their property waiting for a fake visa. Have you heard that? Let me tell you, my DM, sometimes I listen, all I do is that I come out and make a video because I cannot respond to people one by one. People have sold their properties, their cars, waiting for a fake visa that was never applied for. Just because each time they contact the agent, he will tell them, oh, my contact has said that it will come out in 3 weeks. You need to get ready. Next time, oh, my contact said that this person waits on leave. My contact. You sold off. Boom, you resign your work. You close your business. You're telling everyone you are moving. So it's not always about the money you pay them. It's about the thing they took away from you. It's about your well-being, your mental health, the life you have lost somehow, okay? Then you go back to start learning how to live again in that country. You already assume you're already gone. Selling off and you are gone, okay? Let them stop scamming you. There is Google. There are people like us that share videos. We have live sections, okay? Someone, okay. Now, let me tell you something again. There is something that is called penny wise, pounds foolish. Okay, penny wise, pounds foolish. African people are very good with this one, from my experience, especially Nigerians. They say that Nigerians are smart, but sometimes you doubt if some people are really Nigerians. Okay, a Nigerian will have someone that is about to dupe you about $15,000. And someone say to you, pay $40 so that I will take time to go through that promise they have given you and do my investigation. Just $40 section. You know what that Nigeria would do? They will ghost you, they will disappear, and they will be scammed. Do you see how much is at stake? $15,000 and $40. Do you see that? So when they say that they are smart and stuff, I look at them like, there are smart people and there are coconut head people. Coconut head people that are too desperate for visa, but they cannot use their brain. $15,000 is at stake. Then pay $40 for someone to sit down and take you through that promise they have given you and find out whether it is real or not. You ghosted the person, you go ahead and start paying. Okay, oh, Shebi, you smart. Shebi, you smart, eh? You want everything for free, but you cannot pay one thing to get something done well. Okay, now let me tell you one thing. Companies, go to Google. Ask Google about a review of a particular company. Let me tell you, if you see, there is also a website checker, scam checkers or something, okay? Once you said, ask Google to give you a review about a particular company, under the information that will come out, you will see a scam checker, okay? You will see this company that specializes on scam checker, and they will tell you about that company. You are not the only person that have searched about that company online. There are a lot of people, okay? This is the free information I'm giving to you, okay? For example, if a company is promising you this job and stuff in Australia, in Canada and stuff, go online and search about them and see how real. Let me tell you, go to Instagram. They develop a page that is so realistic. Go to all the social media. That fake company, that scam company, will have the juiciest page on social media. I'm telling you. You will even be thinking they are real. Okay? They will have so many subscribers. I'm sure you know that you can pay and get subscribers. You can pay and people will fool your page and you have so many subscribers. It doesn't show that you are authentic. It has nothing to show. Don't even use the number of subscribers to check authenticity of a company online. Don't even try it. You will be so shocked. Okay? So, make your investigation on your own. on your own as a human being, as a person that can read and write. Okay? So that you will at least know what you are doing. Every visa online has a requirement. Is there? Good day, Jane. Thank you for the insights and for being us with the knowledge to avoid the scam and first. Thank you, Peter. How are you? Peter, ask me your question. I'm happy to, madam, for your good work. You are 35 years. Can I still come to Australia for master? This is another thing. So this person is asking me, Kehinde said, I am 34 years. Can I still come to Australia to do my master's? Okay. Kehinde, I want you to understand something. The age requirement for Australia permanent resident visa is 45, or any visa. Some of the visas, anyways, 45. There are DAMA agreements and so all of them. Okay. Now, 34 years for masters is not a bad idea. Okay, you still have a lot of years. I know why you asked me that question is because of postgraduate work visa. You guys need to understand that postgraduate work visa is not the only visa you can get in Australia after you graduate. Okay, yes, you can get a sponsored visa, visa sponsorship, 482. Okay, yes, you can. Okay, you can also get if you are a student, depending on your qualification in the past, okay, and your experience you've had in your country, you can be a student and be shooting for other visas like 491 and 190. Do you know that? For example, I've seen someone that is an accountant, okay. He came to Australia to do masters. While he was an accountant in back home, he has job experience, a lot of job, up to 5 years, okay? But he couldn't process this thing while outside of Australia. When he came to be a student to do 2 years masters, during that period, this person did skill assessment and shoot for visa 190 because he has the qualification, he has the experience, okay? So, when you're talking about coming to do masters, another thing I want to tell you is this, Kehinde. Do you know that if you do masters by research, you don't have that age limit? Your age limit is 50 years. You know that for postgraduate work visa, it's still the old 50 years. So, Kehinde, I tell people, can you do masters by research or PhD? Okay, masters by research or PhD still have 50 years. Okay, since you are interested in postgraduate work visa, do masters by research. Find a topic, go to a school website, check your department, check your research interest, pick a topic, look for supervisor, okay? Or you come and do your master's. You can be doing your master's here and you change to masters by research because you're already in the system. Does it make sense? You guys need to be smart with this. You can come with coursework and switch over to by research and say that you've always wanted to do research or something, okay? Find a way to do it. Since you're worried about postgraduate work visa, yes, 34 years is not old to do masters in Australia because you still have other options apart from postgraduate work visa to settle in Australia. Okay, Kehinde, I hope I've answered your question. All right. Yeah, for master's program in STEM, yes, it's a good one. Yeah, with your family, yes, but I need to warn you, Kehinde, with your family, yes. Australia study visa with family is yes. But I noticed that most, you know, you're supposed to use an agent. I made a video on how to find Australia agent, study visa agent. I don't recommend, but watch that video. You find them from different schools, okay? But I don't know how to invite people to come in. I don't know. Or invitation sent. I don't even know. Okay. All right. So, what was I talking? Yeah, you say with your family. Yes. Australia study visa is family visa. You can come with your family. But there is something the agents are doing, okay? Because you need to go through agents, okay? Some of the agent has told me that they don't want to do visa for you and your family together because it might reduce your chance. Remember, you're supposed to say you are a genuine student, that you are... Okay. Is that Grace?
Yeah, good morning.
Grace, how are you? Grace, hold on. Let me finish. Yeah, let me finish, Kehinde. So Kehinde, so what you will find out is that some agent will tell you they don't want to do your visa and your family at the same time. That when you get there, you can invite your family, okay? Another thing is that when you want to go with your family, you are supposed to have huge proof of fund, huge one that will cover both your family. If you have children, both their school fees and everything. So it's really huge. I doubt if you have that big money. Instead, you go, you make a plan for them to join you. A lot of family have done that. It's not only you. Okay. Grace, how are you? Hi, Grace.
I'm good, are you?
Good, good, good. Grace, where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Nigeria.
Oh, is it morning now? Yes, it's morning. Or you just waking up?
Yeah,
I can't see your face,
I'm
Grace.
just waking up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're just waking up.
You want to see my food?
Why not? If you are free, if you want to, but if you don't want, it's okay. Not only me, the viewers may want to see your face as well. Okay? Maybe
No
see.
problem.
Yeah,
I'm just waking up.
it's okay. Grace, how is Nigeria today?
Nigeria is good.
Yeah, good.
That's my face.
It's good. Good to hear. Good to hear.
Can you see my face?
Oh,
That's my face.
oh. Yeah. I've seen it. I've seen it, Grace. Yes, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
So, I just stumbled on your program and I want to make an inquiries. I'm a registered nurse
Yeah.
and a registered midwife
Yeah.
with about 8 years, more than 8 years experience in Nigeria. Actually, I wanted to apply for Australia study visa, masters, for masters in nursing.
Yeah.
But it's pretty expensive, so I don't know if you can shed more light on it, how to go about it, and how to get scholarship
Okay.
regarding the.
All right. So I have a question from TikTok, Grace from Nigeria. Grace, I'm also live on YouTube. Okay. You know, I'm new in TikTok, so YouTube has been my orapo from day one. So I can't do with my YouTube people. So Grace is saying is a registered nurse midwife, over 5 years experience in Nigeria. She wants to come over as a student, do her master's in nursing, but the school fees is too much, and she wants to know, is there a pathway for scholarship? Yes, most of people that got admission to study in Australia, whether masters or whatever, they always have a scholarship, but it's a tiny bit. Sometimes they have 15% scholarship, 20% or 30%. Hardly get 50% unless you talk about the merit. This is one day school automatically give to them once they get admission. Okay, all right. Now, when you want a full scholarship, it's mostly by research. Okay, mostly by research. Now, Grace, I've seen a lot of nurses that came here to do masters, maybe masters by research, and they get scholarship. So because one thing we need to know is that most countries, you know, schools abroad, you know how they get their rating? They get their rating by the number of research they have done per year, okay? So they put more money on research. So if you're really looking for full-time scholarship, full-funded scholarship, most of the time it's going to be masters by research or PhD, okay? Now, another thing is that the masters you're coming to do, how do I put it? Okay, so you want to do the masters that will lead you to registration, or masters as a post qualification, because there are two. Okay, there is masters of nursing practice, or transition to registration or something. That's how they call it. Okay, which is 2 years. When you finish it, APRA will register you with your English, okay? And there is one that is for postgraduates, and it's only for people that registered, okay? APRA registered people that have this thing, maybe specialty or whatever, okay? However, Grace, if the pathway you want to do is that, and you're looking for scholarship, I would say look for a research topic, look for school, and the area of interest. I've said something about that. Each school have area of interest in each department, okay? Find because all these things are online. You just need to take your time to go through it. And next year, I'm planning to have a pay section, for both people that do masters by research and PhD, on how to coach them on how to get admission in Australia, how to find supervisors, and how to find area of interest, research area of interest. It can also be in your country. It doesn't matter. Most of them now want to do something outside of Australia. A lot of people that come here to do masters by research and PhD, they have topic based on probably Africa or the country they're coming for, because these people want to expand. They are tired of things, researching things within their environment. They want outside experience. Does it make sense? So get something outside, even from Nigeria or something, or you want to compare, or you want to do something. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be in Australia, okay? But you will still come here. During this data collection, they can even sponsor you to go home. You go and cruise with your family. You come back on sponsored expenses paid trip, okay?
Please, can I private chat to receive a good quote?
You need to come for consultation, my darling. That's why I do this section. This section I'm coming online to do is bring your question. If you want something outside of here, it has to be via consultation. Okay?
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
All right. Thank you.
I will chat to you right away.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. I have observed some companies advertising their job with Seek website do not have review. Are these companies authentic? Yes and no. Okay. Now, how do I put it? Yes and no. There are also scammers on Seek. But the thing is that, let me tell you, if you are giving me job, I don't need to pay you. Whether you are scam or authentic is none of my business. Does it make sense? Because I aren't paying you. Why should I be worried? Do you know when you should be worried? When a company say that you need to pay them before you come for interview, or they send you this juicy email and say, now you have transitioned to this selection, blah, 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 you are moving to interview. Please, can you like my video? People on YouTube, can you please like my video? I beg you. People on Instagram, like my video. Okay? Please like before I continue. Like. Hit like button. Like my video so that other people will discover this video that I'm live. Okay? All right. So, Peter, I'm asking you a question. I'm answering your question, Kita. Okay? Please like my videos. Okay? So the question is, if you're advertising your job on Seek, I don't care whether you, okay, I will apply, you give me job. Okay? Good. I'm not paying you, so whether you're a 20-course scam is none of my business. So when my business comes up is when you tell me to pay you to get a job. Peter, does it make sense? Okay? Apply for this job you see on Seek. When they ask you to pay money for visa, that is a scam. Does it make sense? Peter, you see why you should not worry yourself about that. So rather you should be, when we talk about agent, is because agent will ask you to pay before they start job. So you don't know whether it's a scam or real. Okay? But when it's for job advertisement, no one is supposed to ask you to pay. You shoot like everybody. They give you job, eh? They do your visa. They are not supposed to ask you to pay for visa. Else, they give you documentation. You apply for yourself. You don't pay anyone. I said to somebody said to me, they asked me to pay for interview. I say, So in your brain, what do you think is happening now? There is no Australia company that will ask you to pay for a job. Let me tell you one thing. Australia is not like UK. You know, sometimes I see that people say, people know one-on-one on UK and they scam them. They come online and say this person is a scam or something, and that person is living in UK. I wonder, I say, how is this possible? You can never see that in Australia. One thing is that Australia people, whether they are doing business or they're doing anything, they value their citizenship or their residency status in this country. They don't do anyhow. So, there is no real Australia company that will ask you to pay money, because like this, you will close that company down, just like this. With your evidence, you close that company down immediately, within hours, okay? So, if they ask you to pay, you know they are not real. They are probably someone from your neighbor, someone from your village, advertising for your job, okay? Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so yeah, Please clarify if necessary to have all the documents certified when submitting for the assessment. Certification, no. No. If they need us to certify in that, no. Why I say no is that generally no. However, each assessing authority has their criteria. Please, who asked me that question? Easy and hard it is to get job opportunity with them. Is it necessary to have all? Peter, I want to answer you. Peter, when it comes to skill assessment, it's not a general something. It depends on the assessing authority, and that's why I make that video on how to do skill assessment, because that video will take you to your assessing authority and show you what they want. Okay, so Peter, in your occupation, your assessing authority will give you a guideline, the documents you submit to them, how you are going to scan it, whether they want a scanned copy, a colored. When they want a colored copy, they don't need you to certify it. Okay, so find out what they want exactly, and if they want you to certify it, they will write it there and will tell you who can certify it. Does it make sense? So it comes from the assessing authority, and it's not generalized. It's for particular assessing authority and occupation. Okay, all right. Oh my God, I've stayed here for a very long time. Okay, SEEK is no longer recruiting internationalists. Grace, they're talking about SEEK, SEEK. SEEK Australia is a job site where you can look and search for a job. SEEK Australia is a job site like Indeed and so on. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm inviting someone else. I hope he gets here before I go. Okay, yeah. Now, what other question do we have from YouTube? I have observed some with knowledge. Thank you, thank you. In Australia, how easy or hard is it to get an opportunity with them? Are they reliable to do charge, or how do they recruit agency work? Okay, any recruitment agency that charge you before they find you a job is a scam. They won't. Okay, some of them will say once they get you to the employer, because they are being paid by employer as well. Okay, so they have to get you that job, and probably you guys reach agreement on a percentage they take or something. Okay, now I noticed there are so many websites that ask people to pay to, which I can do use section of my website, because now when I find a job, I share it freely on my YouTube. I make a video and share those jobs I find. Once in a while, I always go search for job and share. Okay, just to tell people that these jobs are still there. Once in a while, I go reassure people these jobs are still there. Okay, you go find them. I share some job. Now there are some websites, they ask you to subscribe and they share job. The same job I share freely, you are paying to subscribe. So that one is not job agency, because you're going to still look for that job and apply. They will tell you. Okay, so but real job agency is recruiting for a company. The company is paying them. Okay, if they need something from you, it will be probably when you get a job. However, a recruitment company that is authentic, once you put them online, you go to their website or something, go to their review section as well, you will find out. Okay, all right. Road to Finland, Grace. The school we were campaigning for, Vamia College, which was doing free education, they just opened for 1 week and they closed the application section. It started on 28th of November and it ended last week, Thursday, which is on the 5th. I campaigned about it largely on social media everywhere. I made videos about it. Some people queued in, okay? They needed 25 people in each occupation. I think they opened for 3 and they closed 1. However, in February, they're going to open another one. Another campaign will be for Portugal, okay? What I say to people is that you can move from A to B and B to C, okay? Just keep moving until you get to your promised land. Does it make sense? All right. Thank you, Peter. Peter said to me, thank you for the feedback. I have watched your video on skill assessment more than 4 times. It is really detailed and helpful. Thank you, Peter. Okay, comment like that makes me happy. However, Peter, I have received a lot of commendation on that skill assessment video, and it has a very large view now. I think it's about 50,000 plus now, and I'm hoping it will go higher as long as people start sharing it. It's supposed to have reached 100. A lot of people have used that skill assessment to got their skill assessment in Australia, because sometimes when people come through tell me that they've gotten their skill assessment, I said, a positive skill assessment, I said to them, how did you do it? I say, mom, you have a video. I say, wow. So that video is going round, and it's not only for Africa, even Asian. I've had Indians give me commendation, send me a DM and say thank you for that. They stumble on that video and it's very helpful. The thing is that video, I made it in a way because I got tired of people asking me questions as how to do skill assessment. They think it's like Canada, where one organization is doing skill assessment, but in Australia it's different. So what I did is that I said to myself, I need to make a video that is very helpful for everyone, no matter your occupation. No matter your occupation, when you open that video and watch it, you'll be able to do your skill assessment. And that is what I achieved in that video. So it doesn't matter which occupation, because occupation differs, skill assessors differs. But that video, and it's very simple. It's very detailed and simplified. Thank you, Peter. Thank you very much for your appreciation. All right. Ghostface want to join me. Ghostface, I can't bring you here. Ghost, you want to ghost me? Okay. Okay, I just want to get one person in, then I will. I've stayed here for more than 1 hour on YouTube. My TikTok went off and came back as well. Yeah, more question before we go. Okay, more question before we go. All right, please like my video, and I think we're done now. Come back for next time, okay? All right, guys.